Welcome back to the channel, where ordinary pocket change turns into unbelievable stories that can completely change how you look at money. Today's video is one you absolutely don't want to miss, because we're diving deep into the top 6 most valuable Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coins, pennies that many people have handled countless times without ever realizing their hidden potential. At first glance, these coins look ordinary and worn, the kind you might toss into a jar or spend without a second thought. But hidden details, rare minting mistakes, low mintage years, and overlooked conditions have transformed a few of these simple 1-cent coins into collectibles worth more than most people's cars, and in some astonishing cases, even entire homes. If you've ever held an old Lincoln Memorial penny and thought it was just spare change, this video might completely change your perspective. Let's get started. First up, the Lincoln Memorial 1-cent 1966, struck without a mint mark and presented here in beautiful, very fine condition. At first glance, this 1966 Lincoln cent may seem simple, but behind its copper surface lies a story that continues to excite the rare coin action market today. This coin was produced during one of the most dynamic decades in American history, a time of cultural change, economic growth, and strong national identity. The year 1966 sits firmly in the middle of the Lincoln Memorial cent era, a design that has become one of the most recognizable in the world. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, the absence of a mint mark adds a classic purity that many collectors appreciate. Coins without a mint mark often symbolize the heart of U.S. coin production. This cent was minted when American coinage still carried a strong copper composition, adding intrinsic appeal. The historical background of the 1966 Lincoln cent connects directly to the everyday lives of millions of Americans. It passed through hands during a time when coins were truly used, saved, and trusted. Collectors value coins that were part of real circulation history. The obverse proudly features Abraham Lincoln, a symbol of unity, strength, and endurance. Victor D. Brenner's portrait remains one of the most admired designs in U.S. numismatics. Lincoln's image adds timeless dignity and emotional weight to this small denomination. The reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 that marked a historic first by featuring a real building on U.S. coinage. The memorial design gives the coin architectural beauty and national symbolism. In very fine condition, the steps, columns, and overall structure remain clearly visible and attractive. The details on both sides reflect strong strikes and careful preservation. Collectors actively seek examples that retain clarity while still showing honest circulation character. The color of this coin, in very fine condition, enhances its eye appeal and desirability. Natural toning and balanced surfaces make it stand out in collector trays. Rarity in this coin is driven by condition, not just mintage. High-quality survivors from circulation years like 1966 are increasingly respected. As collectors become more selective, demand for well-preserved examples continues to rise. The 1966 Lincoln cent holds a solid position in serious Lincoln Memorial collections. It is often chosen as a key representation of mid-era copper cents. Collector demand is fueled by nostalgia, history, and long-term market confidence. In the rare coin action market, this coin has shown consistent strength. Examples in very fine condition continue to attract attention and competitive interest. Its value in dollar terms reflects not just age, but condition and collector demand. As interest in classic U.S. coinage grows globally, coins like this benefit directly. Collectors understand that strong condition coins from high circulation years are becoming harder to source. This creates sustained momentum in the marketplace. For collectors, careful storage and gentle handling are key to preserving value. Protecting the original surfaces ensures long-term appeal. Documentation and proper grading further enhance market confidence. This coin fits perfectly into both beginner and advanced collections. It represents accessibility combined with serious historical importance. The Lincoln Memorial cent series continues to gain appreciation as time moves forward. Coins from the 1960s are now firmly established as vintage collectibles. The 1966 issue stands proudly within that category. Its story is one of resilience, circulation, and survival. In conclusion, the Lincoln Memorial 1-cent 1966, without a mint mark and in very fine condition, is far more than spare change. It is a highly demanded collectible rooted in American history, admired for its design, respected for its condition-based rarity, and actively traded in today's coin action market with strong dollar value. This coin proves that even the smallest denomination can carry a powerful legacy and a bright future for collectors who recognize its true worth. Next up, the Lincoln Memorial 1 cent 1981, struck without a mint mark and preserved in a beautiful extra fine condition, a coin that continues to show strong confidence and demand in today's fast-moving collector market. At first glance, the 1981 Lincoln Memorial cent may seem simple, but experienced collectors know this coin represents an important moment in U.S. coinage history and holds a respected position within the Lincoln cent series. The year 1981 sits right at the edge of a major transition in American cents, making coins from this period especially meaningful to collectors who understand historical context. This coin was produced just 1 year before the U.S. Mint changed the composition of the Lincoln cent, giving the 1981 issue a special place as part of the final chapter of the traditional copper-based era. The Lincoln cent itself is one of the most iconic and widely collected coins in the world, first introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln, one of America's most respected leaders. By 1981, the Lincoln Memorial reverse had already become a deeply familiar and trusted design, symbolizing stability, heritage, and national identity. Coins without a mint mark were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and this no mint mark 1981 cent represents the core of U.S. coin production during that era. Philadelphia's long history as the birthplace of American coinage adds historical depth and authenticity to this issue. On the obverse, the timeless portrait of Abraham Lincoln stands with quiet strength, representing unity, leadership, and resilience. In extra fine condition, Lincoln's facial features remain sharp and expressive, giving the coin a bold and confident presence. The inscriptions around the portrait are clean and clear, enhancing the overall balance and eye appeal of the obverse. Turning to the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial design continues to impress with its architectural symbolism and historical significance. The memorial stands as a tribute to democracy and sacrifice, making this design one of the most meaningful reverses in U.S. coinage. In extra fine condition, the columns and structure of the memorial remain crisp and well-defined, adding depth and visual strength. What truly elevates the 1981 Lincoln Memorial cent is how it combines everyday circulation history with long-term collector importance. This coin circulated during a time of economic change and technological growth in the United States, giving it real-world historical character. Collectors value the 1981 issue for its position at the end of an era, just before major changes reshaped the Lincoln cent forever. The absence of a mint mark gives the coin a clean and classic look that many collectors strongly appreciate. In today's collector market, demand for high-grade examples from the early 1980s has increased steadily. Extra fine condition is especially desirable, as it preserves strong detail while maintaining the authenticity of circulation. Coins like this are increasingly sought after by collectors building complete Lincoln Memorial sets and pre-1982 copper-focused collections. The 1981 Lincoln cent is respected for its reliability and consistency within the market. Current market activity shows that extra fine examples continue to attract attention, with dollar values reflecting steady and confident demand. Collectors appreciate that this coin offers long-term stability rather than short-lived hype. The natural copper color in extra fine condition gives the coin warmth, richness, and strong visual appeal. As time moves forward, coins from the late 20th century are gaining recognition as historical artifacts rather than modern pocket change. The Lincoln Memorial cent series remains one of the strongest and most widely collected series in numismatics. This massive collector base ensures ongoing interest and demand for issues like the 1981 no mint mark cent. Proper storage and careful handling help protect the coin's surfaces and maintain its extra fine quality. The 1981 Lincoln cent is often recommended as a smart and meaningful addition to both beginner and advanced collections. Its familiarity makes it approachable, while its historical placement gives it depth and importance. Collectors enjoy how this coin bridges traditional copper cents and the modern era of U.S. coinage. The simplicity of the design adds to its timeless charm and universal recognition. As fewer high-quality circulated examples remain available, extra fine condition coins continue to rise in desirability. This issue consistently appears in collections, auctions, and market discussions, reinforcing its respected status. Its popularity is built on trust, history, and strong collector confidence. The 1981 Lincoln Memorial Cent represents everyday American history preserved in metal. It reminds collectors that true value often lies in condition, timing, and historical placement. The no mint mark feature adds a subtle but meaningful layer to its identity. This coin stands as a quiet yet powerful performer in the collector world. In conclusion, the Lincoln Memorial 1 cent 1981, without a mint mark and preserved in extra fine condition, stands as a highly demanded and confident modern classic. With its iconic Lincoln portrait, strong memorial reverse, important pre-transition historical position, and solid dollar value in today's action market, this coin proves that lasting numismatic value is built on history, condition, and enduring collector trust. Next up, the Lincoln Memorial 1 cent 1980, struck without a mint mark and preserved in very fine condition, a coin that continues to attract strong attention in today's active collector market. At first glance, the 1980 Lincoln Memorial Cent may seem familiar, but seasoned collectors know that coins from this era carry a unique blend of history, transition, and long-term demand. The year 1980 sits at an important crossroads in U.S. coinage history, a time when America was moving into a new decade while still holding on to the traditions and designs that defined earlier generations. The Lincoln Cent itself is one of the most iconic coins ever produced in the United States, and by 1980, it had already earned legendary status as a symbol of American identity and everyday life. Introduced in 1909, the Lincoln Cent was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure, and that legacy continued strongly through the Lincoln Memorial era. By the time the 1980 issue was struck, the Lincoln Memorial reverse had been in use for over 2 decades, becoming deeply ingrained in the nation's visual memory. Coins without a mint mark were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, and this no mint mark 1980 cent represents the heart of U.S. coin production during that period. This connection to Philadelphia, the birthplace of American coinage, adds historical weight and authenticity to the coin. On the obverse, the timeless portrait of Abraham Lincoln commands respect, symbolizing leadership, unity, and perseverance, values that remain relevant across generations. In very fine condition, Lincoln's facial features remain strong and clearly defined, giving the coin a confident and dignified appearance. The inscriptions surrounding Lincoln are crisp and readable, reinforcing the coin's visual balance and overall appeal. Turning to the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial stands as a powerful architectural symbol of American democracy and remembrance. The memorial design reflects careful craftsmanship, capturing depth and symmetry even on a small copper cent. In very fine condition, the columns and structure of the memorial remain visible and impressive, enhancing the coin's aesthetic presence. The 1980 Lincoln Memorial Cent stands out for how it blends everyday circulation history with lasting collector relevance. This coin circulated during a time of economic change and cultural evolution in the United States, making it a true witness to its era. Collectors value this issue for its strong identity within the late Lincoln Memorial series. The absence of a mint mark gives the coin a clean and classic look that many collectors prefer. In today's collector market, demand for high-quality examples from the 1980s has grown steadily as more collectors recognize their long-term potential. Very fine condition is especially attractive, as it preserves detail while still reflecting genuine circulation history. Coins like this are increasingly sought after by collectors building date sets, memorial reverse collections, and historically themed portfolios. The 1980 issue holds a respected position because it represents consistency, reliability, and recognition within U.S. numismatics. Market activity shows that well-preserved examples continue to perform confidently, with dollar values reflecting steady demand. Collectors appreciate that this coin offers stability rather than speculation, making it a trusted addition to any collection. The natural copper color in very fine condition gives the coin warmth and visual charm. As time moves forward, coins from the late 20th century are gaining renewed attention as completed chapters of numismatic history. The Lincoln Memorial Cent series remains one of the most widely collected series in the world, ensuring continued interest. This strong collector base supports long-term demand for issues like the 1980 no mint mark cent. Proper storage and handling help preserve its surfaces, allowing the coin to maintain its appeal for future generations. The 1980 Lincoln Cent is often recommended as a foundational piece for both new and experienced collectors. Its familiarity makes it approachable, while its historical placement gives it depth. Collectors enjoy how this coin connects a legendary historical figure with a symbol of national unity. The simplicity of the design adds to its timeless charm. As fewer high-quality circulated examples remain available, coins in very fine condition become increasingly desirable. This issue continues to appear in collections, auctions, and discussions, reinforcing its respected status. Its consistent popularity shows that true value is built over time through trust and recognition. The 1980 Lincoln Memorial Cent represents everyday history preserved in metal. It reminds collectors that even common-looking coins can hold lasting importance. The no mint mark feature adds a subtle but meaningful layer to its identity. This coin stands as a quiet achiever in the collector world, valued for its balance of history and condition. In conclusion, the Lincoln Memorial 1 cent 1980, without a mint mark and preserved in very fine condition, stands as a confident and highly demanded modern classic. With its iconic Lincoln portrait, symbolic memorial reverse, strong historical context, and steady dollar value in today's action-driven market, this coin proves that lasting numismatic strength comes from heritage, condition, and enduring collector confidence. Next up, the Lincoln Memorial 1 cent 1975, struck without a mint mark and preserved in a beautiful extra fine condition, a coin that continues to command attention and confidence in today's active collector market. At first glance, the 1975 Lincoln Memorial Cent feels familiar, but seasoned collectors understand that coins from this era hold a special place in American numismatic history. The mid-1970s were a defining time in the United States, marked by cultural change, economic adjustment, and renewed national identity, and this coin stands as a tangible reminder of that period. The Lincoln Cent series itself is one of the most iconic and longest-running coin series in the world, deeply woven into American daily life and collector tradition. By 1975, the Lincoln Memorial Reverse had already become a trusted and powerful symbol of American values, making this issue part of a highly respected design era. This coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and the absence of a mint mark gives the 1975 cent its clean, classic identity that collectors instantly recognize. Philadelphia's role as the heart of U.S. coin production adds historical authenticity and prestige to this no mint mark issue. On the obverse, the enduring portrait of Abraham Lincoln stands with strength and dignity, representing unity, leadership, and perseverance. In extra fine condition, Lincoln's facial features remain sharp and expressive, giving the coin a confident and well-preserved appearance. The inscriptions surrounding the portrait are crisp and balanced, enhancing the overall eye appeal and visual harmony. Turning to the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial design continues to impress with its architectural symbolism and national importance. The memorial represents democracy and remembrance, and its inclusion on the cent elevated the coin's cultural meaning. In extra fine condition, the memorial's columns and structure remain clearly defined, showcasing the craftsmanship of the design. What truly sets the 1975 Lincoln Memorial Cent apart is how it blends everyday circulation history with lasting collector relevance. This coin circulated during a time when Americans relied heavily on coinage in daily transactions, making each surviving example a genuine piece of lived history. Collectors value the 1975 issue for its stable position within the Lincoln Memorial series and its strong historical context. The no mint mark feature adds to its identity, linking it directly to a specific era of U.S. minting practices. In today's collector market, demand for extra fine Lincoln Memorial cents from the 1970s has grown steadily. Extra fine condition is especially prized, as it preserves sharp details while still reflecting authentic circulation character. Coins like this are increasingly sought after by collectors building complete date sets and memorial reverse collections. The 1975 Lincoln Cent is respected for its consistency and reliability, qualities that drive long-term collector confidence. Current market activity shows that well-preserved examples continue to perform strongly, with dollar values reflecting steady and healthy demand. Collectors appreciate that this coin represents lasting value rather than short-term trends. The natural copper tone and extra fine condition gives the coin warmth and visual richness that enhances its appeal. As time passes, coins from the 1970s are gaining recognition as historical artifacts rather than modern change. The Lincoln Memorial Cent series remains one of the most widely collected series in numismatics, ensuring continued interest. This broad collector base supports ongoing demand for issues like the 1975 no-mint mark cent. Proper storage and handling help protect the coin's surfaces and maintain its extra fine quality for the future. The 1975 Lincoln cent is often viewed as a smart and meaningful addition to both beginner and advanced collections. Its familiarity makes it accessible, while its historical placement adds depth and significance. Collectors enjoy how this coin connects a legendary historical figure with a powerful national monument. The simplicity of the design contributes to its timeless and enduring charm. As fewer high-quality circulated examples remain available, extra fine condition coins become increasingly desirable. This issue continues to appear in collections, auctions, and collector discussions, reinforcing its respected market position. Its popularity is built on trust, recognition, and a strong collector foundation. The 1975 Lincoln Memorial Cent represents everyday American history preserved in metal form. It reminds collectors that true numismatic strength often lies in condition, context, and continuity. The no-mint mark detail adds a subtle but meaningful layer to its story. This coin stands as a quiet yet confident performer in the collector world. In conclusion, the Lincoln Memorial 1 cent 1975, without a mint mark and preserved in extra fine condition, stands as a highly demanded and respected modern classic. With its iconic Lincoln portrait, strong memorial reverse, solid historical background, and confident dollar value in today's action-driven market, this coin proves that lasting value is built on heritage, condition, and enduring collector confidence.